Hey everyone, welcome back to today's episode. We're diving into a blast from the past.
Okay, I like this stuff.
I recently found an old music shows on YouTube from 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And so someone I used to know.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah. So it got me digging into where they are now
Okay.
and landed on Mixi. Do you know Mixi?
I've heard of Mixi. I've never used it though.
Yeah. Used to be the most popular social media in Japan. So let's chat about it.
Okay. Hey everybody, Crosstalk FM is a Japanese and English bilingual freestyle podcast. In this podcast, we explore some cross-cultural themes that we find fun and interesting. My name is Andrea.
Hi, I'm Tomoya.
All right. So we're talking about Mixi. I never used Mixi. When was Mixi popular?
I think it was 2006 or something.
2006? Okay, like early 2000s.
Early 2000.
Okay.
Yes. So I used to use this Mixi service,
Okay.
but of course I stopped using now.
Okay. I think around that time I started using Facebook, and Facebook is still pretty. It's a pretty active social media platform right now. But at that time my children were tiny. I had little babies, and I just wasn't really like in tune with everything going on socially. I was kind of living under a rock, and so I've heard of Mixi, of course, but I never used it. I just wasn't in a place in my life when I had any free time to do that.
I see. Some people think I'm a tech savvy or something, but I didn't know about Mixi at the time,
Okay.
and I wasn't interested in internet.
Oh, really?
I didn't even have a PC.
Okay. That's kind of interesting because I had a PC at the time
Oh,
for work, because we use them for work. I was
yes.
Before I had my children, I had been working in schools. We had to make everything digitally even then.
yes.
But that's interesting because you are very like tech savvy, I think.
Not really though. I wasn't into a PC.
It must be a recent thing then.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me tell you more detail about a music show.
Okay.
Okay. A TV show where amateur musicians compete each other.
Okay.
It's not a typical talent show because the judge are also music fans.
Okay.
So the band fight for votes, and only top 5 bands can only be broadcast on TV.
Okay. That sounds fun.
Yes. So the man I saw on YouTube.
Oh, the man that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The man, he was on this TV show, which
Ooh.
means his band was successfully broadcasted.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Okay. Is this a famous TV show?
This is a very famous TV show.
Do you remember what it's called?
Oh man, I barely remembered the title.
If you don't know, you can just cut this part out.
Okay.
I thought it was like going to be something super famous, like Jimon McCoy or something like that, or whatever.
自慢の声ではない. That sounds
Something
like
that everyone knows. Yeah.
That sounds like NHK's
It is.
Nodo.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Nodo Jimon. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. I didn't deny that.
It's not Nodo Jiman.
Okay.
It's
It's
something.
music, not singing.
Yeah.
Music. Okay.
Yeah, something なんとか battle or something.
Okay. I don't think I know that show. It sounds fun though.
Yes.
So did you know at the time that your acquaintance was on that show, or you found out recently?
I found out recently.
Did they win? Do you know if they won?
Yes, they did.
That's
They did.
cool. That's very cool.
That's why I could find them.
Oh, that's very cool. Okay.
Yeah. So I started investigate where they are now,
Okay.
and very sadly, they are not together anymore.
Okay.
That brings me like a mixed feeling.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I saw him at the live concert. he was one of a band member
Mm-hmm.
playing a guitar.
Mm.
So yeah, the Mixi was really useful because they have an old history, still keep it.
So can someone log on to the internet right now or get on the internet and find Mixi and look at all the old media
Yes.
right now?
Yes, you can.
Really? Okay,
Yes.
that's pretty cool.
Which means you could see my like old history on the internet on the Mixi if you have account.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's like Facebook. You have to have an account to see other people's accounts.
Right,
or
right.
TikTok. Okay.
Mm. So understand
Yeah.
you said you have never used Mixi.
No, I've never used Mixi.
Well-
I barely use YouTube right now.
What kind of social media you use the most?
Social media I use the most, probably Instagram
Instagram.
and Facebook.
Okay.
And then Line for communicating with groups of people, like work projects or like my son's, sports club, like groups of people or, the school itself. We have lines for the different groups in the school. That's about it, really. I don't use other things. I watch some things on YouTube. I don't upload, but I watch a lot on YouTube. What else? And maybe that's about all.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else that I'm really active in. Mostly Facebook and Instagram, which are more popular with Western people.
I have heard about Mixi and other old social media, like you say, MySpace.
MySpace, yeah, it was a popular one in America for a while.
Yes, I have a MySpace account too. I upload some music there,
Okay.
and also I have heard these old media recently because people still using these social media.
I guess so, yeah. I think so. I didn't have a MySpace account either, but I have good friends who did, and they logged in recently and said, "Oh, all my stuff is still there."
It's kind of
like nostalgic.
Nostalgic.
Looking back at all the stuff you used to like.
Yes. Yeah, it's literally a blast from the past.
Yeah.
So, and also some people say there's people used to post on these old social media who passed away, recently.
Yeah.
So they can see all the records that they posted.
I see.
So some people say they want to stay alive Mixi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Facebook too. Like I've known several people, older people who passed away, and their accounts are still active, and so there's no. I guess if it's not your account, there's no way to go in and erase it. So there was a question in the media, a question in the news a few years ago, like, I think the question was something like, what should Facebook do for accounts where people have died? And I don't know what the answer was, but like the people I know who have passed away, their accounts are still there. So I guess nothing. I guess they're not doing anything.
Okay. But there's a function that you can preset before you actually pass away. So if you passed away, Facebook can do something for your account.
Okay.
Like someone can carry on without doing so much paperwork.
I see.
Or something.
I see. Like a memorial account or something.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I want to talk also about the finding people from the past.
Okay.
So you are really good at this because you were online detective. And
I'm not.
like Detective Conan.
I'm not, but thank you. I'm very flattered.
So I was lucky because I could find the band name from the TV show.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to find them.
Okay.
But do you have any tips or techniques to find people you know from long time ago?
There was a phase when I was trying to find some of my best friends from high school. But I have to back up. Like I hated high school. I hated high school. Of course, I had some really good friends, but in general, I hated high school. I really didn't enjoy that. It was 4 years of hell. And so when I graduated, okay, I'm cutting off now. And I lost touch with everyone on purpose. But now that I'm older and I was thinking, oh, I wonder what happened to so-and-so. And oh, I wonder what happened to my best friend. I tried to find those people. Some people, if you know their name, obviously, if you know their family name and their first name, you can look for them on the first internet. And then after the internet, if they have a Facebook account, it will usually show you. If they have some other account, it will usually pop up. Like LinkedIn is another one that I'm on that I don't really use. Or if they have a Twitter account, that will pop up. So first thing is to look for their name on the internet. And then failing that, I think I found some friends on Facebook through there's a page for our high school. And I found the high school page, and then I found a bunch of people through that. Like if you have a group or a school that, you can look at, sometimes the group or the school has a page. So those are some things you can do.
Okay.
But yeah, you have to know something, like you have to know the person's name, or you have to know where they live, or you have to know something about them.
Yeah, that's a good hint. And then it makes me think of, when someone sees your name and your name is a typical Japanese name, it's really hard someone to remember, right? Sometimes
it's hard to find people. Yeah.
Yes.
It's really hard to find people if they don't have a photo, or honestly, a lot of Japanese people use nicknames on some of the platforms. So it's hard to find them if they haven't registered their real name. Or like you said, if they have a very common name. A lot of my good friends from high school, I was never able to find them, actually. I still have not found them because they're probably not on social media.
So I thought of this idea since we were doing this podcast.
Yeah.
And the idea is make a unique name. Something like, for example, if you were talking about dinosaurs on podcast, you can say Jurassic Tomoya or something.
Oh, okay.
It's really impactful and it's really kind of eye-catchy.
Yeah, but you would have had that a long time ago if people are going to look for you now. For example, you had to have been using that in high school. Yeah, for finding friends from university or something. Yeah, exactly.
We just started our podcast. I mean, we have only on podcast about 3 years, 4 years.
Okay, so it's a long time.
It's not too late to change your name.
No, I'm not changing my name. Actually, I had a weird name in high school. I had kind of a weird nickname, but I just on my Facebook page, I just have my regular name.
I mean, just nickname. Do you wanna name your? Do you wanna give nickname for yourself as a podcaster?
No, I don't think so. I'm good.
Like a podcast Ann or something.
No, I'm fine with just Andrea.
Or Detective Ann or something.
No, I'm not that good. Just Andrea. Just Andrea is fine.
Really? Okay. Okay. So I have one more question. Have you ever reconnected with someone from your past?
Online or in person?
Online.
Yeah, sure, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, through Facebook. There was a young man, well, he's the same age as me, who we used to be friends in high school. And then, I moved to Japan, so I'm not in my hometown anymore. But I went back and I ran into him because we kind of live in the same neighborhood. He's really, really nice. I ran into him at the gasoline station, and we chatted for a few minutes. And then I lost track of him again. And then I found him again on Facebook a few years ago. And we started texting, and he's still a very nice person. He's married. He's got, I don't know how many kids, maybe 4 children. He still lives in the same area.
Oh.
Very nice guy, though.
Mm.
Yeah, we've always gotten along, and he's just a super nice person. His name is Bobby Chavez. Hi, Bobby. I think he's not listening.
Cool. I have someone reconnected from the past recently, and we met on like a chat place.
Okay, like a what are those called? Chat room.
Chat room, yes,
Okay.
yes, chat room. Ages ago,
Okay.
we did chat almost every night, and yeah, I knew one of the guy's email address, and then he sent me an email sometimes, occasionally.
Okay.
But I didn't really good at communication on internet, so I reply sometimes not. So our connection faded away. But recently I found him on inbox on my Gmail.
Really?
Yes.
He wrote you.
He wrote me something
Oh, that's nice.
a few years ago.
That's nice.
And then yes. So we have met for the first time in 10 or something years.
You mean meet online, though,
Yeah,
right?
Meet in person.
You met him in person?
Yeah.
Was this the guy that came?
Yes, from Osaka.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. How many times have you met him in person?
That was the second time.
Okay, when was the first time? Recently
time-
or a long time ago?
Long time ago, 10 years ago.
Oh, that's so cool. That's very cool.
Yeah. And we probably see soon each other sometimes really soon.
Okay, so you made a new friend through chat room.
Chat rooms. It's a kind of an odd story though, but I think some people have similar story.
Probably. I never use chat rooms either.
Yes.
That's interesting.
There were things 20 years ago, I think.
Yeah. When the internet first came out, chat rooms were a thing, I know.
Yes. Okay, I think we talk a lot about the blast from the past.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Okay, let's wrap today's episode.
All right.
But I want to ask you, listener, what's a TV show or song from the past that holds a special place in your heart?
Ooh, yeah.
Share your stories and let's keep the nostalgia alive together. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget, catch our next episode.
All right, this is Crosstalk signing off, bringing you English your way every week.
Keep listening and keep shining.
Bye.